Sorry. I want to bigger. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you, Coach Temi O, for coming today. Hi, everyone. And before we begin, I just want to take a moment to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I hope this season brings you a warm, peace, and precious time with people you love. I'm truly grateful to you. You have joining us today, and today we have an interview with a very special guest of our community. I truly honored to welcome Coach Temi O, a strong, focused, and disciplined woman who leads by action, not by noise. Temi is known for her ability to stay locked in on her goals and never allow gossips, opinions, or and, negativity to distract her from her missions. So, because of consistency and focus, Tammy is frequently ranked in the top three of highest weekly um, action takers, not by chance, but through intentional daily action. So, having Coach Tammy all here with us today to share her mindset, journey, and strategy is truly an honor and a powerful opportunity for all of us to learn from someone who is producing real results. Hello, Coach Tammy. Can you take a few minutes to introduce a little bit about yourself, your background, and what was the turning point that first led you to this business? Thank you.
Thank you, Coach New. Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching from. I'm in Canada, like you can see on the screen, and I am Temi O. Day. I'm a mom of four beautiful kids. I'm a Nigerian by birth and by nationality. And oh boy, I have always worked in human resources. That's all I know. Back home in Nigeria, I did that for years, over 10 years. And then when we came to Canada, I decided to start as well. So I was favored. I got a job in human resources here in Canada before I found this online business. So yeah, I'm a easygoing person. Well, I can be sociable if I want to be.
Uh-huh.
I like my indoor space. I just like to dream big and make sure that those dreams become a reality. So that's me. I'm just easygoing, fun to be with, but ambitious as well.
Mhm.
Thank you, Coach New. Back to you.
So, how you know about this opportunity and when you decide to join, do you have any hesitation or worry
Oh my
about it?
God, yes, I did.
Yeah.
So, as I said, I'm an immigrant. Like, I'm hoping a lot of us who will watch this are also immigrants. And if you're not, that's fine as well, because we have various people in our community, both immigrants and non-immigrants. I found this opportunity at the time I really needed it. I was at home during maternity leave. I had just given birth to my third child then, and she was 2 months old then. Whew. And I was at home doing nothing. Now, you guys need to understand that in Canada, you must be entitled to what we call employment insurance before you can be paid even while you're at home. But I was not,
Mhm.
because I've only worked for 4 months with my company. So basically, what happened was I was home, not making any money. The only money coming to our household was from my husband's, what they call that job now, those ones that take calls and make sales, so that was what he was doing from home. I was doing nothing. I wasn't making any money, but I was tired of that. I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to make money. I wanted to help my husband, make more money for the family. So I found it when I was home. However, I was looking for an extra source of income, but I wasn't necessarily looking for a business, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really let because I'm not a business person. I'm not a business oriented person. I haven't done anything business related. All I know is job, working for somebody, working for somebody, working for somebody. And God being God, my husband found the opportunity. He saw it on social media and he came home and told me about it. He's seeing Africans, non-Africans, Caucasians who are making so much money, and these guys are not just ordinary people. Sorry, and these guys are just ordinary people. They are professionals. You know, they are people who earn a lot, right? Medical doctors, nurses, IT professionals, nail technicians, right? A lot of people. And he told me if they can do it, you can do it as well. We can do it as well. So I decided to check it out. I was initially hesitant because of what we know on social media, right? There are so many untrue things on social media. So we had to do our due diligence. We were invited to watch a free webinar. It's free. It's free, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were invited to watch the free webinar and we watched it. And again, at that webinar, we saw people that making so much money from their jobs. Also at the webinar looking for side hustles. And then it clicked. If these guys who are making so much money are still looking for more money, right? I have to tell myself, I'm not different. I need more money just like they need more money. And for me, what I realized was it wasn't just about the money. It was about the freedom, the time freedom, the ability to choose when to wake up, when to, go to work, when to do this, when to do that, ability to just attend your children's, um, um, activities in school, opportunity to do whatever it is you want to do. And I told myself, this is it. So we
Yes.
watched the same free webinar and then we started. It has been an amazing, amazing journey. I never, yes, I saw people earning the kind of money I only dream of. I knew it would happen, but I didn't know it would happen at the time that it happened. So it's been an amazing journey. Yes, I was initially skeptical, I was initially taken aback, but this has been an amazing journey.
So you've been in this business almost 5.5 years.
Yeah.
No, 6 years, right? Almost 6 years.
Yes. April next year, 2026, would make it 6 years. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yes, it's that flies fast,
I
right?
know, time flies. And let me say this: the moment I started the business, I gave it 2 years. I gave it time to grow. But
Mm-hmm.
guess what? It started giving us results, income that we never expected within 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I told myself, this is it. I'm just going to focus on this and tell my boss, bye. So I fired my boss.
Oh, wow.
I fired my boss and I was able to focus on this. And I've been doing this now for over 5 years, almost 6 years.
I remember I fired my boss at 10 months, 10 months after
Yeah.
I joined this business.
A lot of people fire their bosses, right? And, it was in
Mhm.
this business that I first heard the word fire your boss.
So now we have our boss, right?
We are now our own bosses, right?
Yeah, we all boss.
It's a very
And I know you are the powerful woman. When I you just joined before me about 1 or 2 months, right? 1 or 2 months,
I
but
think so, yeah.
you take action very strong, and I follow you. Maybe you don't know, but I follow you. I follow you since your first steps, and when your business growing, and my business growing too, and at that time when you reach out to me and say congratulations, oh my god, I I'm very happy, and I say, oh, tell me, do you know I follow you? My result today because you have my inspiration and my motivation, because I look at you and I follow your footsteps, and you you consistently ran in the top three of weekly action takers in our global community, you know. And can you share what daily action do you believe try those results?
Oh my God. No, one thing I love about our community is the family that we try to create for ourselves, the togetherness, and that's why when you said, when you got, when you were very successful, I reached out to you and said, oh my God, congratulations. It's just because that's what our community is all about. We cheer everybody on, we celebrate everybody, and yes, I'm just gonna go to your question. Your question is, what's one second? This kid's
What was your daily action? Her kid, huh? Your kid?
my kids. Okay, now my daily actions number one is I believe in myself. And the truth is, if you don't believe in yourself, anybody can tell you anything and you fall by the wayside. I number one thing was I believed in my, and it was because I had not done anything like this before. I just told myself, if these people can do it, I can do it. And then number two, the moment I found that the business works, I was consistent. I followed the training that was given to us because everybody gets the same training. Everybody gets the same training. That's sort of, we don't have any customized training for anybody. It's the same training that everybody has. So I followed the training to the T. I crossed the T's, I dotted my I's, and I made sure I applied everything that the training taught us. I was consistent, even on days that it was hard for me. Because again, I'm a mom of four beautiful kids. It sometimes I'm like, how am I even doing it? Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, this is too much for me. I have to take care of the kids, I have to run a business. But on those days, I remember why I started. And the reason why I started was to be present for my children. In this part of the world that we are in, if you're not careful, you get lost in making
Mhm.
money. You have to keep working, and the cycle continues. You have to keep working. And the funny thing is, the income you're getting from the job is not enough. So the cycle continues. And if one is not enough, you go for another job, two
Mhm.
jobs, and then the stress comes on. So for me, it's been consistency, remembering my why. And I told myself, if as an HR professional, I was earning X amount of money, my online business is giving me X times 10, times 10, times 20,
I know.
right? So basically, I followed the training, stayed consistent, believed in myself. And number two, another thing is I believed in the system. I believed because a lot of people had succeeded before me. So mine cannot be different. I'm going to do the same thing they did, apply the same, principles and all the trainings that they did. And there's something that we Africans say. If you're an African and you're watching, you know what I'm about to say. We Africans are go-getters. The moment we fix our mind to do something, especially when there is money involved in that business, and the money is plenty, we put all of our effort inside it, all of our effort inside it, rather, and that was it. That was what I did. And this is a slang that I always say. I know Komot's Nigeria. Let me say it in English. I did not leave Nigeria to come to this country to count bridges. I came here to make
Mhm.
money and a better life for my family. So in our business, as the money comes, the freedom comes. And not
Mhm.
just our business, everything, because you need money to have freedom. So the more money you have, the more freedom you have. And that's what this business has given me. have stayed consistent. I have been able to. Another thing is, I always invest in improving myself as a person, because the higher you improve yourself as a person, the higher the results you're able to get. You
Yes.
can get even more than the people who have been there, because you have gone out of your way, out of the training that you've been given. You're reading YouTube, you're watching YouTube, you're watching podcasts, you're listening to online books and all of it. I don't read hardcover books. I listen to ebooks, right? Some people read ebook hardcover books. I don't. But in as much as you're developing yourself, the sky is just the starting point for you. Okay? So for me, that has been what has helped me.
Yes, I agree with you. The consistent try to have a success. Um, Many some people they think because this business is our own business, so we can do whatever we want. However, however, we need to we need to focus and consistent on the business. If you consider this business it's just hobby, you say okay, today we busy, we have a lot of activity today, so okay, tomorrow we'll do it, and tomorrow we will say no, tomorrow we'll do it, do and never you do it, right? Never you finish anything, right?
you know,
So
yeah,
yeah,
and that comes to having a great work ethic. The way you handle your own thing is a reflection of how you've been handling your job as an
yes,
employee. If you've been serious with your job as an employee, and
yes,
that job has been giving you stipend, very little money, and
yes,
you find a business that can give you times 10, times 20 of that job, of that salary,
yes,
you should be able to put times 10 or times 20 of the efforts you've been putting in your job in your own business, because this time around, this one has your name written on it. It
mhm,
has your own name written on it. And anything that has your name written on it is a legacy for your family. So don't take it lightly. And that's why we entrepreneur, because the moment you decide to work for yourself, you're an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur. You decide to work for yourself, you have to take things seriously. And that's why at the beginning of everything that you start, every business that you start, it's a baby. So you have to grow that baby, give it time to grow, feed it milk. You can't give a baby meat yet. Give it milk, feed it, and then it starts to grow. At that early stage, you need to focus on building, because the moment you focus on that early stage, everything just starts to roll for you
yes,
automatically. And that's why I like my business. That's why I like our business. It relies solely on automation.
yes,
At the initial stage, focus on building that foundation. The moment you focus on that, everything just starts to grow.
yes,
So take your
exactly.
business seriously, and that's why I tell people to in our business, it's not like every other thing. It's a business that will keep you for years, and that's why I'm still doing it. Almost 6 years. I'll be 6 years in April 2026. If I wasn't serious about this, if I wasn't focused, if I wasn't, if I didn't apply the great work ethic that I used to have in, as an HR professional in my business, I don't think I'll be where I am. So you take it seriously, because it's your family's life is dependent on it.
Yes, correct. Thank you so much.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
that's a successful mindset. Yes, that lead you here. So, do you have any worry about the judgment around you?
Judgment. Oh my God. It's normal. When I started, oh my God, I had a lot of people call me a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's something new.
Mm-hmm.
Well, new to my own community as an African. We've never seen most of the businesses you buy and sell, you buy and sell. So why do you keep saying in your business you don't sell? So how do you make money? Right?
Right.
So all of those things that were not clear to some people automatically made them think it was a scam. And that's why they say ignorance is a disease. If
Mhm.
you're ignorant about something, try and get the information and find out things by yourself. But if you're ignorant and you want to stay ignorant, you just call everything a scam, you want to stay ignorant, then you're not doing yourself good. You're doing yourself a disservice. So when I started, oh my God, I had friends, family, saying, you just left Nigeria to this country. Why are you involved in scam? And I'm like, how can this be a scam? It's a business that you pay T4A. You have T4A. The government knows. The moment in Canada, we get what we call T4A, and T4A is what you file taxes with. In the United States, we get 1099. So if you're getting this as proof to file your taxes to the government, how can it be a scam? How? And that's why I say that if you're ignorant, ask for information. Get the information. Watch our free webinar. Enlighten yourself. I got lots of people call me a scam at the beginning of the business, but guess what? Because I have seen the results in the group, in the community that we belong to. And if you guys are interested in joining our community, we have different ways that you can join. Okay? In our community, there are proof that it's working for some people. And it's not illegal, it's not illegal, it's legal. No, they called me a scam and I
I
told
can
them, "Hey,
understand your feeling.
it's not a scam, it's real. It's just that you don't understand how it works. Let me explain to you." So I had a lot of people when call me that when I started, but I was focused. I stayed focused. Guess what? All the people who called me a scam are now in the business today.
Yeah.
All of them, including my family, they are in the business today. And this is why I tell people that when you don't understand something, don't be quick to judge it. Except you've gone through the steps. Except you've gone through. If you've not, don't be quick to judge it. Just get the info, get the details, and
Yes.
you can then decide for yourself. My friends and family saw the results in our lives.
Yes.
Few months after starting, we were able to buy our very first property. Who does that as an immigrant and not just buy it? We were able to put down a big down payment. Who does that? And then things started happening. The cars, the investment properties, the different things. They saw the changes and they came by themselves. So
Yes.
there would always be people who will say, who will judge you. They will judge you because they don't understand what it is that you do. And if they are willing to understand, if they are willing to want to have a change of heart, then help them have a change of heart. But if they are not willing to have a change of heart, leave them, let them be. They will come by themselves. That's what I did. They came by
Yeah.
themselves.
The thing I see people they told us scam, they usually was scam before.
Yes, true.
And they usually were scammed by the business, the shiny business like cryptocurrency, Bonzi or something like that. And they don't want to do anything. They just want to get money without any effort.
Any effort.
And they get scammed.
Scammed. Yeah, true that. I agree.
Yes. But we need to tell everyone that this business you need to make the effort.
Yes.
You need to have the knowledge, you need to learn the knowledge, you need to have the foundation, you need to
Exactly.
know about marketing, online marketing, you need to know how to run the automation
Yeah.
system. Yeah, and you need to have the knowledge before you have money.
Money. True
If
that.
the business don't require anything and you don't do anything, you just copy paste something to the something and get a current cryptocurrency, right? That's what business you need to stay away.
Yeah.
So this business, you have the real products. You have real company and very famous company over the world, more than 50 years already. That's
Yeah.
why. And also we have the checks. We receive the checks, not the cryptocurrency. That's that's why you don't need to worry about, oh, this is scam or not. Yes, you see. I know you have a lot. I have too. Yeah, yeah. So that so I just want to share my
Yeah.
experience about
I agree
the
with
Chinese business over there. It's not us. Yeah. Um. And congratulations, Coach Tammy. So okay, stay away with the noise around you, right? And
you.
focus on your
Yeah. Just
goal.
focus.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree with you, totally. And yes, I also agree that it's because of their past experiences that they're, skeptical and all of that, right? And this is what I always tell, there was something that happened months, was it months? Yeah, months ago. Some people were scammed by a particular company, and and I asked them what was the business model of that company. And so I said, what do they have products? Do they have services? What did they say you're going to be doing to make money? They said nothing. We just put money.
Yes, just put money when they get
If
money.
you just
Yeah,
put money,
exactly.
you do
Exactly.
nothing. Then it means it's magic. It's not a sustainable business. If you're looking for a long-term business, something except you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, right? Ours is not a get rich quick. So you have to put in the work, put in the effort. We teach you, just like Coach Noah said, we teach you how to do social media marketing. And some people say, oh, I'm shy, I'm this. That's not a problem because we have a lot of shy people in the business. They started out as being shy, but with the training they received, they were able to stop the shyness. Okay. And it's because we tell you, you don't have to have experience. We have all the trainings you need, all the resources you need, the products, they are here. The partnerships with the company, they are here. Everything is here. You'll be built a website will be built for you. So everything you need to succeed in the online space, again, it's not magic, it's work that you
Yeah.
have. But this is smart work. If you're working 9 to 5, that's 8 hours. Imagine working 2 to 3 hours and earning more than your 8 hours job. That's smart work. So that's what we do here. It's not magic, it's not a scam. Focus on building something that is long lasting, not something that would just start today and fizzle out tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Yes, and if everyone want to learn more about this business, just go to below description. I have the link, my website,
Yeah.
and you can click on my website. You put your name and email in the box, and go inside to watch a free webinar. You see, Coach Tammy say free webinar,
It's free
everything.
webinar.
Yeah, nothing to lose, so don't be scared, don't be afraid. Yeah, we work here almost 6 years already.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah, so basically you put your name and email address and then get the details of our business. Do your due diligence. Now, if you then want to get full access, you will get the steps in there, okay? Get the full access, gain access to the system, everything, the company that we work with, the product involved, everything that you need, the way they will build your website, everything that you need. You get all of the details after you get the full access. But watch the free webinar. It's free to watch, okay? And then afterwards, gain your full access, okay? And we will be here to guide you. We'll be here to hold your hands. We'll be here to show you the ways of making money in the online space. Take care, guys.
Yes. So, do you have anything to say before we finish this interview?
Okay, I'm just gonna say, was this an interview? It was just a chat, though.
This is the shit. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to say this, guys. In as much as you have a reason to want to change your life, this is the best opportunity out there. Honestly, we've seen people go from zero to hero. People whose parents were living in mud houses to building the mother a house within 1 year of starting. We've seen people who have never been in business class being able to afford, the opportunity of traveling in business class. We've seen people who could not even afford to live in a house, buy their own property and pay off within 3 to 5 years. We've seen people who could not even afford to buy their children McDonald's to being able to buy 3 properties in Philippines. We've seen so many people change their lives. So if you're out there, a mother, a father who is just looking for extra ways to make money from the online space, guys, believe in yourself. Do this for yourself. Do this for your family. Do this for your generations to come. And you'll be glad that you did.
Congratulations. So, as we wrap up today, today chat it, not interview. I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas, Merry
Yes.
season,
Merry
smile,
Christmas.
slow down, appreciate how far you come, and believe in what's possible for the next year ahead. And thank you for being here, Coach Temi. Your everything you told us very valuable. I hope this conversation inspire all of us um, into a new season, successful journey ahead. And thank you so much, Coach Me, and Merry Christmas and Happy
Merry
New
Christmas,
Year. Thank
everybody.
you